is a four-letter word. Ask either of my ex-wives. Actually, my dad called me son. I later found out that that was short for something else. And, I am from San Francisco. To answer your next question, no. My husband is, but not me. Anyway, one quick disclaimer, just so you know where we're at. I'm trying to respect the dem generation. If I misidentify one of you, especially in costume, I apologize. My girlfriend reminds me that she's a lady, so she goes by she, her. She tells me I'm a he-haw, because I'm a jackass. It's good to see all the people with Jufros like me. I got lost for 40 years trying to find this place. Anyway, we're going to do a hypnosis show. How many of you have seen a hypnosis show before? Yay, a few hypno junkies. How many of you have never seen a hypnosis show? Look, virgins. And how many of you just refuse to raise your hand because it's a hypnosis show? Good. Just one. I want to point you out though. Alright, for those of you that have never seen a hypnosis show, people have some universal questions they always want to ask before we get started. Question number one is usually, Alan, if I volunteer and I sit in one of your chairs, are you going to make me bark like a rooster? Will I leave here and try and milk a duck? And of course those answers are...
Yes. Yes.
Maybe. Actually, I do promise you, you will never do anything against your own morals or ethics under hypnosis. Granted, if you have no morals or ethics, we would like you to volunteer. Second question, people want to know what type of weak-minded person makes a really good volunteer. Actually, it's just the opposite. You need a vivid imagination. You need to be able to focus and concentrate for more than a minute or two. People that can't concentrate for more than a minute oftentimes have an IQ of less than 50. This makes them legally an idiot or an imbecile. So when we ask for volunteers, if your partner is one, don't send them up here. And do not look at your partner right now, hon. That was bad timing. Alright, really there's one person I try to avoid. That's anybody that wants to challenge me and they're thinking, yeah, he can't hypnotize me, I'll show him, because you are right. There is nothing I can do or say that'll make you into a good volunteer. All hypnosis is really self-hypnosis. The way this works, I'm going to tell you a story. You close your eyes, you draw pictures, you hypnotize yourself. We all hypnotize ourselves multiple times a day. Just curious, how many of you have never been hypnotized? No, I just told you, we all hypnotize ourselves multiple times. That's okay, if you raised your hand, you're already halfway there. I know. All right, what is hypnosis? It's when your conscious mind is not paying attention, but your subconscious mind is actually wide awake. Ever read a book? When you were done, you said to yourself, I don't remember one word I just read. It's a trance. Or you drive down the highway, you see your exit, yay, 3 miles ahead, 7 miles later, no. Alright, the best example I can give you is when you catch a power nap, you close your eyes, you tell yourself, oh, I've got about 9 minutes before whatever your next break is. If you have kids, the kids get home. And you know that you're really not asleep because you hear all the noises going on around you, you're aware your dog ate the cat, the dishes clinked, the newspaper rattled. Alright, so how many of you have never been hypnotized? Still not paying attention. Good.
I don't like you, Alan.
That's okay, I smoked a lot of pot in the 70s, so I'm right there with you. In fact, I majored on it in high school. Right. The difference between self-hypnosis, which are those examples, and when you come up here, is that when I hypnotize you up here, I'm going to see how far I can stretch your imagination. It's like going to the movies. When you go to the movies, you give over your imagination to wherever the film wants to take you. You know at any time you can say to yourself, this is just a movie. I don't have to go there. But you choose to go there because it's a lot of fun. 99% of the people that leave the stage go, wow, that was great, that was fun. What did I do? The other 1%, they never want to talk to me ever again. Alright, hypnosis works on two premises. One is the power of our imagination, the other is the power of suggestion. Everybody put your hands together like this. I realize some of you don't go to church. This will only be uncomfortable for a moment. Good, make sure your thumbs are crossed. Palms are together. Pick up your 2 pointer fingers, your index fingers, second finger. It's what you pick your nose with. Take those 2 fingers apart. Stare at the space between your fingers. Just look at that space. I'm going to screw your fingers together and watch your fingers as they begin to draw themselves closer, faster, tighter. Till they want to touch.
How did you do that?
You can take your hands apart. And show of applause, how many of your fingers wanted to go together, did go together? Nice. Alright, we also have this amazing imagination. Everybody close your eyes. It's really tinny, isn't it?
If you're still doing it.
Get rid of some of that hiss. Alright, let's see. Anyway, just close your eyes for a moment. We're going on vacation. It's going to be a tropical vacation. We're going to Hawaii. We're going to walk on the beach. Look at the beautiful white sand as far as you can see. Yeah, there's dolphins jumping through the waves. See the dolphins? Imagine right now you're on the back of one of those dolphins. You're riding them like a horse. You've got reins in your hand, and he takes you below the surface. And now you're in a submarine. And as you look out the porthole, you see beautiful fish of every color of the rainbow. Your submarine comes up to the surface, and it takes off like SpaceX. It's now circling Earth. And as you look out your porthole again, you see the moon, and it's more beautiful than any video you've ever seen. Your spaceship comes down and it lands on the beach. It opens the door, you climb out. You're walking down the beach again, and you see beautiful palm trees and flowers. And funny looking animals. There's an orange monkey, a blue giraffe. You can open your eyes. You can open your eyes. Sorry, you're still in Canada. But that is your imagination. And only humans can do that, go from thought to thought to thought. That's how hypnosis works. At this point, now I'm going to ask for volunteers. If you want to be in the show, come on up. Have a seat up here. I don't choose you. You get to volunteer. I do promise you that we're not in a comedy club. You guys all know each other. I'm not going to do anything that I wouldn't allow someone to do to my daughter. She is a stripper in Orlando, but that's not important. And actually, for all of our volunteers. And you get to watch. I'm going to hypnotize the audience.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Sleep. She's ADD. She'll never do it. All right. Just look all over. It's cool. You're blonde. You can go right now. Are you kidding? All right. Anybody sitting next to your best friend? Someone you go shoplifting with? You're really good friends? Or you just go shoplifting? No, are you really good friends? No. Where do you live together? Switch places with the pottery. You just go there. Anyone sitting next to someone they're madly in love with? Other than him, he's in love with everybody. Anybody chewing gum? Anytime I ask you to reach up and touch your nose, this too relaxes you as you drift off 2 times deeper. Sound or asleep than you were before. Any noise you hear from the audience, it reassures you that you're not alone. Those are your friends out there. They'll protect you. They'll always look out after your best interest. As you drift off 2 times deeper. Sound or asleep than you were before. I'm going to ask each one of you to take one hand, one arm, and reach it out in front of you as far as you can. Just take one hand, one arm, stretch it out, and I'm going to tie a large helium balloon to your wrist. And as I fill that balloon with more and more helium, it's going to get bigger. As it gets larger, it's going to begin to lift your arm higher and higher. As it lifts your arm higher and higher, psst, begins to pull you upright in your chair. That balloon's getting huge, floating way up above your head. You may need 2 hands to hold on to it. As it gets bigger, larger, fuller, Pulling you up right in your chair now as it gets huge way up above your head. You may need two hands as it begins to pull you out of your seat. We're going to cut the string now, and as we do, your arms will fall, and when they fall, you'll fall 2 times deeper. Sound or sleep. Snip. Timber. Well, some wise guy here at the party found some glue and he put paste all over your seat. You sat down on the chair and now you're glued fast to that seat and you can't get up. You'd like to get up, walk around, visit your friends, maybe get something to eat, drink, but right now your bottom's glued fast to that chair and you can't get up. You can sit up, but you can't stand up. Go ahead, try. The more you try, the harder and faster that glue dries. The chair's glued to the floor, you're glued to the chair. Give it a good fight. It's a wimpy little chair. I mean, you could probably carry this chair above your head, around this entire house, up and down the driveway. But right now it's glued to your bum and you can't get up. And you gotta go to the bathroom. Really bad. Man, you gotta go to the can. Oh, you can taste it. You gotta go so bad. Your clothes are getting tighter. You're getting that little cramp in your side. You just gotta go wee, wee. It's like that time you were driving cross country. Had to go really bad. And there wasn't a tree in sight, not a rest area for miles. Wee. Actually, you've got excellent control of your faculties. If you just yell, wee, it'll help get rid of the pressure. Go ahead, try it. Yell, wee. The louder you yell, the better it feels. Go ahead, try it. Wee. Or if you reach up and touch your nose, you won't have to go to the bathroom. Oh, that feels good. Yeah, just touch your nose, lean to the side, find your pillow. You better lean the other way. Oops. You're safe. Go ahead. Have a seat. Folks, these are the stars of your show. The more you applaud right now, the deeper they go, the deeper they go, the more fun we are going to have. Man, it's hot in this house, isn't it? It is hot, and it is humid, and it is sticky. It must be 100 degrees in here. Oh, it feels like a sauna. Our hostess was boiling big vats of water to prepare food, and it's hot and humid. It feels like, when you get out of the shower and you just can't get dry, no matter how hard you try. It's hot, humid, and it must be 40 degrees in here. You can feel the sweat. It's like dripping down your back and under your arms and across your brow. Just hot, humid, sticky. And the person next to you is starting to smell something awful. Oh, they reek like an old pair of gym socks. The lucky pair that jock wore game after game. He'd never wash them. They'd get stiff and crusty in his locker. He'd take them out and put them back on. At the end of the game, when he took off his sneakers, boom, that smell would hit you. That's what the person next to you smells like right now. And I don't know what they ate for dinner tonight, but they just let one rip. Oh, that was just wrong. They should go to a doctor. Oh my Lord, they're lifting their leg in the air. They've got no dignity, no upbringing. Where are they from? Gotta be from the States. Oh, silent, but I'll tell you what. I'm going to hand each of you some deodorant. Just take this room freshener. You can spray the person next to you. Go ahead. Here you go. Just take it. Yeah. You can take the cap off and baptize them with it if you'd like. Yeah, just pour it all over them. Now they smell better. Yeah, in fact, that person next to you smells really good. They smell great. What a great smell coming from the person next to you. Go ahead, lean over, take a whiff. They smell awesome. What is that scent? It's like the gentle essence of a spring bouquet of flowers. It's like potpourri. this hat, if you lift up their arm, it smells like banana walnut bread baking in the oven. Go ahead, just lift up their arm. Take a whiff. What a great smell. Can't get enough of that. It's like stealing cookies from a cookie jar. Reach over, scratch the person's head next to you. Go ahead, just scratch your head. And then smell your fingers. It smells like doggy do. Ew, wipe it on them. Yuck. So we're going to put on a big industrial fan. It's going to get rid of that nasty smell. It drops down the temperature. Oh, does that feel good, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. You're getting little goosebumps where you were sweating earlier. In fact, the temperature's starting to drop quite rapidly. It's suddenly getting really cold. It's getting bitter cold down to the bone. It's suddenly about 40 degrees below zero. With the wind chill factor, it's almost 50 below. You can get hypothermia when it gets this cold this quick. You need to snuzzle up with the person next to you and get warm any way you humanly can. Yeah, you got to worry about your arms and your legs and your toes and your nose and your belly button. You know, just wrap your entire body around the person next to you and get warm any way you humanly can, because bitter cold down to the bone.
Oh my God.
And someone opened the windows and the doors, and they let in the warm air. Oh, you instantly begin to thaw quickly. You take a deep breath in. It resets your body temperature. You reach up, you touch your nose, and sleep. Person I'm touching, you can sit up. Yeah, you can open your eyes. Come on over here, huh? Yeah, come around front. Sit in this chair. There you go. Yeah. Person I'm touching, get the hell off my stage. Look up here. Good night. Have a chair. Someone in the cheap seats. Hey, I'm Joel, going to sit up and you're going to be watching the funniest movie you've ever seen. It is a comedy of epic proportion. In fact, the more you laugh, oops, there we go. The more you laugh, the more the people around you laugh, because laughter's contagious. Everybody sit up and check out this movie because it's good. It's a knee slapper. People start laughing so hard at this movie, they start crying. People have been known to roll around the aisles, they laugh so hard at this movie. I was going to stitch in my side where I watch this next scene. Here it comes. You ready? No, that's great. Look at the monkeys. They're jumping up and down, making faces at you. Hey, if you make faces at the monkeys, they make the same face right back at you. Go ahead, make faces at the monkeys. Stick out your tongue, they stick out their tongue. Pull on your ears, they pull on their ears. Scratch yourself, watch, they scratch too. Just like you do. Play with your hair, they play with their hair. But monkeys got bored. Now they're playing, now they're pushing those people into that mud puddle. There's something funny about watching people slip in the mud. They're climbing all over each other, pulling each other back into the puddle. You're sitting there, you're laughing, you're having a good time, when suddenly the movie changes. It's a chick flick. And it's the saddest movie you've ever seen. It's the most heart-wrenching, depressing, tearjerker. It just kind of grabs your heartstrings, ties them up in a little knot, and makes you feel sad, and everybody's crying. Why would anybody write a movie this sad? Why would anybody want to be in a movie like this? Look at the little boy in the movie. He's about 6 years old. He's hugging his dog. He loves that dog. That dog's his best friend. In fact, during COVID, that dog was his only friend for months, and they're going to take away his dog. His parents went on vacation. They never came home. They don't know what to do with the kid. They got to send him to a boys' home, and he can't keep the dog, and he's looking at the man going, no, not my dog, one more day, one more hour, one more minute. The man grabs the dog by the collar, starts dragging him across the street. The boy starts screaming. The dog lunges to get back to the boy and gets hit by a car. Right in front of the kid. Now he's lost everything. His dog, his parents, his home. But wait, the dog's okay. Look, the dog's fine. The dog's running back to the boy. He's jumping all over the boy, and the boy's hugging the dog, and the dog's licking the boy. The boy's licking the dog. And wait, look, there's a limousine. It's the airport. They found the parents. Apparently they flew on United, and the parents lost the parent. They lost the parents in the baggage compartment. I was trying to think of the Canadian airline. Now the whole family's back together again, and it sends a little happy chill up your spine. Except there's something in the house. It's a thriller. It's a chiller. It's one of those. Chop him up and throw him off the back of the pickup truck movies. Look at that monster, he's hideous. It's the most disgusting thing you've ever seen. He's crouched behind that pile of trash. He's waiting for prey. That woman's walking towards him. She looks like your mom. It is your mom. That's your mom in the movie. Warn her about the monster. Tell her not to go by the monster. Warn her about the monster. He jumps. He grabs her. She's pounding at his chest, ripping at his hair, clawing at his face. She pulls off the mask. It's your dad in a costume. Dad! Go ahead. Tell Dad what you think of him doing that to your mom. Put him in his place. Give him a piece of your mind. Yeah, shake your finger at him.
There you go.
Very good choice of fingers. And look at Mom over there. Mom's laughing, actually. Mom's cracking up. Mom got him good for Halloween. He was just getting it back for April Fools. They're both laughing. They're hugging. They're kissing like they're in high school again. They are sucking face. Everybody sit up straight. Put on your seatbelt. Put on your 3D glasses. We're going up. The CNE just brought in one new ride for this year, and it is 250 feet of vertical fury. They say you'll feel up to 6 G-force when this baby hits that first loop-de-loop. Hold on to the bars, it's going to be a white knuckler. Here we go, we're going down. Wow! Loop-de-loop. Corkscrew turn, whoa! Whoa! Through the ice-cold water. Drenched to the bone. Going back up. If I want what she's on. You're 150 feet in the air. Look at the people down there. They're so tiny.
Oh my God.
Wave at them. Hello. stupid, they can't see you. Spin on them. Oh! Oh! You got the guy that works here. He's angry. Look at that face. He just bit back. Fuck! Right in your eye. Lucky shot, dude. Bet you couldn't do that again. Fuck! Right in the other eye. Alright, dude, you're really disgusting. Fuck! Right in your mouth. Oh, and he chews. Oh, great. Somebody spewed on him. Now he's really mad. He took away all the track in front of us. Yeah, and I'll tell you, we're going to go backwards, but look behind you. There's no track there either. We're just sitting up here at 150 feet. Oh wait, look, there's a sign. It says tighten your seatbelt. Prepare for the vertical bungee drop. If you don't want to go, put your hands in the air. Maybe they'll let you off. Too late, free fall. Retraction. Ooh, wedgie. Oh. Free fall. Whoa. Retraction. Worse than the first wedgie. Oh, I think it's stuck. No, I'm serious, man. I think I need surgery. Everyone stand up. Everyone stand up. Pull it out. It's really in there. Yeah, just go ahead and stand up. Pull it out. And help your neighbor, too. There's a stuck. No, you better not, dude. You better not. Oh, your 3D glasses just fell off. You realize this was all just a movie? You take a deep breath in. It resets your heartbeat, your pulse rate, your blood pressure. Everyone reach up, touch your nose. Everybody lean to the right. Except for you, you lean left. And just find your pillow. Go ahead, just lean over, find your pillow. There's a nice pillow. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, everybody fluff your pillow. Make it nice and soft and cushy. Move the pillow, shake the pillow, pat the pillow. It's a giant teddy bear pillow. So you just want to wrap your arms around the giant teddy bear. Go ahead, just snuggle up to your teddy bear. Snuggle that teddy bear. Give that teddy bear a noogie. Noogie the teddy bear. Noogie. Yeah. Give your teddy bear a wet willy. Wet willy your teddy bear. That's my favorite line. And sleep. Hey, I got some itching powder. I'm going to sprinkle it on your toes. This stuff's fun. Yeah, I got it at the fair. Yaks. And they say on the package that it's like 85% live athlete's foot fungus. You got that itchy burning sensation. It is growing right now between your toes, down the ball of your foot, down the arch, right back to your heel. Everyone wants to sit up and just scratch their feet because it'll drive you crazy. You start scratching one foot and the other one starts itching. You start scratching that one, the other one itches. It'll drive you nuts. If you had some like rope, you could just floss between your toes. But you don't have any rope. Of course, if you have socks you can take off the socks and use that like floss. Yeah. You just want to take off your socks and floss between the toes. That'll feel good. Yeah, that'll feel nice. Yeah. Yes. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. You know what feels really good is if you grab your neighbor's foot. Grab your neighbor's foot. You scratch their foot, they'll scratch your foot. Yeah, it's the old buddy system. Go ahead, just grab your neighbor's foot and you hold it high in the air. The higher you hold it, the better it feels. Yeah, go ahead, just grab their foot, hold it really high, and that'll feel good. Yeah, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, that would be building itch. And I'll tell you what, you have all the good sports for coming up here. You can sit up, the itch is gone, and we'd like to give each of you a $100 bill. If you'd like $100, raise your hand. No idea what's going on there. Yeah, just hide your $100 bill someplace on you though, because you can't trust everybody here. Who didn't get one? Raise your hand. Yeah, you just want to hide your money someplace on you, or a pickpocket one. Did you want one? Okay. Yeah, just hide it. Who didn't get one? Raise your hand. There's a number of people passing it out. We don't know who got one or who didn't. So if you didn't get one, just raise your hand. We'll give you a $100 bill. Just that simple. I'm sorry. Who didn't get one? Just raise your hand if you didn't get one. And just hide your money someplace where it's going to be safe. I'm sorry, did you get one? You didn't get one. All right. Anyone else not get one? Just raise your hand. We really can't keep track of who got one and who didn't, so just if you didn't get one, raise your hand. I'll give you a $100 bill. Last chance. So I was talking to a police officer downtown, and he said that there's a problem with shoplifting. If you've ever shoplifted, raise your hand, I'll give you a $100 bill. Yeah, if you still shoplift, raise your other hand, I'll give you another 100. Yeah, if you have no intention of ever giving up shoplifting, raise your hand, I'll give you 100. Hey, if you've ever borrowed something and not returned it, raise your hand. I'll give you 100. Of course, if you had no intention of returning it when you borrowed it, raise your hand. I'll give you 100. If you intend to borrow things in the future and not return them, raise your hand. I'll give you 100. If you're ever madly in love with one of your high school teachers, raise your hand. I'll give you 100. Did you guys go to school together with her? Okay. No, we won't ask her who it was. We do a lot of these old grad night parties. It's fun to ask. Anyway, all right, security says that there is a pickpocket out in the audience. They recognize this picture from the post office. They really recommend that everybody move their money. Everyone move your money where it's going to be safe, and he didn't see where you put it. And if you want to spread it out, that's a good idea too. Because that way, if they steal some of your money, they won't get all your money.
Take it out of your mouth.
And then hide it, Good. And then everybody sit up real straight, yeah. And act real casual, like you're out on a yacht, maybe a cruise ship. You're up on deck and you're soaking up some rays, working on your tan, sipping on a fruity beverage, and it's spiked, and you're drunk. You're drunker than a skunk. Yippee! Your sheets in the wind. You're completely inebriated. Wait, that's not a word. Inebriated. You need Nuber. That's it. You know what? If you're drunk, they'll steal your money. Yeah, you want to look mean. Everyone sit up and look real mean. You're one mean human being. You are gangster. Show them how gangster you are. You're bad like a bear. Show them how mean a bear is. Yeah. And you're vicious like a vampire. Yeah. And you're nasty like a little yappy chihuahua. And you're mean and nasty like the Easter bunny. The Easter bunny's nasty. You know why? He has to lay eggs. Yeah, we're gonna show them how nasty the Easter bunny is. Everyone, assume the egg-laying position. Alright, here we go. You ready? Push. 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 Squeal like a bunny. And shake it out. Shake it out. Alright, you hear those people laughing? That's because you only laid a little egg. You're going to have to lay a big egg.
Big egg.
That's a totally different position. Everyone assume the large egg-laying position. Here we go, you ready? Push! 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 And shake it out. Shake it out. And relax. 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 You can find your chair. Turns out that there were no pickpockets here. Turns out you didn't have to be mean like a bunny or a gangster or a vampire. And that's a good thing because all your $100 bills, they just turned into ice cubes. Whoa, are they cold? I'll get them out of there. Get them out of there. Oh, no, freeze your heebie-jeebies off. Can't tell the cold spots from the wet spots. Did you get them all? Oh yeah, that was a cold one. Give your brain freeze. Person I'm touching, your seat's really cold. You want to move to your left? No, that one's hot. Move to your left. Move to your left. No, that seat's real good. Right? She enjoyed that. And then everybody lean over, find your pillow one more time. And sleep. Hey, in a moment I'm going to wake you all up. You're not going to remember one single thing that happened up here on stage today. Not one single thing will you remember from this moment past. But everything I share with you from this moment forward, you will remember deeply implanted in your subconscious mind. The first thing I'd like to share with you is that no matter what anyone tells you, you will have no desire to hit the hypnotist. Second thing I'd like to share with you is that when you awaken, you'll be filled with lots of vim, lots of vigor, lots of energy. In fact, you're going to feel absolutely awesome. You're going to feel great. And if you're driving tonight, you're going to drive home very, very safe and very, very alert. Regardless of what everybody else drinks, you'll still remain alert and conscious and be a safe driver. Yes, because there's partiers on the streets tonight. Yeah. And if you're married, raise your hand. If you're married, raise your hand. Good. If you're living in sin, raise your hand. Who's her partner? Back there? How long are you married?
Engaged.
Engaged, not married.
Common law, yeah.
Okay, cool.
3 years.
Do you have kids at home?
No.
Good.
A house.
And this one?
Single.
Girlfriend.
Or dating.
Girlfriend.
Living in sin or just, do you have children?
No.
No, good. All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Who's she with?
They're roommates.
These two are
No,
roommates?
that's part of the two.
Yeah.
Okay,
No one has kids.
interesting. Nobody has kids. Not allowed.
Thank God.
Smart. All right. Let's see.
I hope.
This is for you. Just for you, okay? Young lady I'm touching, for the rest of the evening while you're here in this house, only in this house, you have the worst case of Tourette's. You just can't pronounce anything without 4-letter words spewing out of your mouth. So anybody asks you, you're just going to spew the most vulgar language you've ever experienced in your entire life, but only for the rest of the night while you're here at this party. After that, you'll be back to normal once you leave the property. Person I'm touching, every time I say my name, Alan Sands, you're going to jump up, slap your bottom, and yell, "Who's your daddy?"
Yes.
Every time I say my name, Alan Sands, you'll just slap your bottom and yell, "Who's your daddy?" Person I'm touching, every time she slaps her bottom and yells, "Who's your daddy?" you're going to run over there, slap her bottom and yell, "I'm your daddy, fool." Two people I'm touching. When I say the word passion, you're going to find your partner of 3 years, of the mystery number. Yeah. You're going to lay the most passionate kiss on them they've ever experienced in their entire life. You will leave no doubt in their mind that they're all the partner you need, and you're all the partner they could ever handle. Anytime I say the word passion, or they say the word passion. Add 3 more years to your relationship. Let's see. When you go home and your head hits your pillow, then and only then will you fall deep sound asleep. and you'll have one of the most restful, peaceful sleeps you've ever experienced. If for any reason during the night you need to get up, you will get up. You will address that need to the best of your ability. But when appropriate, if appropriate, you'll again be able to go back to sleep once again when your head hits the pillow. Remembering only the post-hypnotic suggestions I've left you with. 1, slowly awakening. 2, as your subconscious mind regresses back to its conscious state. 3, filled with vigor and energy. 4, as though you've been sitting next to a waterfall on a hot day, and the mist has been spraying you gently. Just kind of makes you tingle all over as you come back to full consciousness on the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to start the show in a couple of minutes. Just curious, how long do you think you've been up here so far?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Anyone here longer than 10 minutes? Who says less than 10 minutes? Who says 10 sounds good? Who says they don't care and they have no idea? Just not going to vote. Don't like voting. I understand. It's a hard choice in America too. All right. Anyway, you guys were up here for about an hour, maybe a little bit over in total.
I'd say an hour.
Anyway, it's interesting. That's why we use time tunnels, we use watches as our icons in hypnosis, is this unusual time distortion. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Any of those tissues, you can save them, they're very valuable. And that kind of wraps up my program. You guys
Thank
were
you,
great.